about the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's a rough day, obviously. South Dakota State is really good. We're not where they are yet, but we're headed there. So it was great to have this opportunity for this team. I've been, in year 4, and to grow the program like we have, to take it from a 4-win team to a 9-win team, with these seniors, that have balled in. They've just done an unbelievable job. So it was a rough day today, but I'm proud of this football program. Like I said, you could see out there we got pushed around a little bit, had a hard time protecting the passer, didn't make enough plays, played a little tentative, and we were going to need to play a perfect game, to give ourselves a chance. We didn't do that today. So, but like I said, you kind of figure out when you come up here and you play the number 1 team in the country that's won 25 straight games, and you kind of see where you are and where you need to get to in order to compete and play deep in the playoffs. So, but I'm proud of my football program. I'm proud of our university. It takes a university to win in football. We've made that commitment to do that. I'm proud of all our players. I'm proud of our seniors. Man, we've come a long way. Come a long way in 4 years, haven't we? But give credit, that this is an outstanding football program that we just played against today, and we certainly would not be surprised to see them win the next 3 games. But we're never going to be satisfied with losing. We got to get better, and we're going to get better. And we'll go to work on Monday to try to do that and recruit and do all the things we need to do to try to continue to build the program. So, but we're blessed. God's good. He's good when you win. He's good when you lose. We've been very blessed as a program. I've been very blessed as a coach, and I'm excited about continuing to build Mercer football. So there's my statement.
Lance, as tough as today was, will you look back at this as a successful season? How will you remember the 2023 season?
Well, regardless of how today went, we had an amazing season. Like Coach Cronic said, I was here before him as a freshman. We weren't very good, and he came and completely changed that around. And to see the growth, not only in the team but in myself as a man, as I got older, coming to this final game, it's been nothing but a blessing. So, and we've broken a lot of records. Most D1 wins in school history. The first time we made it to the playoffs, and we couldn't do this without Coach Cronic. And so, yeah, the results weren't how we wanted to finish out, but at the end of the day, we still accomplished a lot of really good things for our university, for our football team. So this is definitely, a step in the right direction. So I will look at it as a success.
John, when you look across the field at that other team, do you see a team that you guys can someday become?
Yes, I do. We work hard every day. We knew that it was going to be a challenge today, and seeing those guys on film, they're just you never really see them make a mistake. They're always sound to the ball. They play hard, and I feel like we're the same way. And with Coach Cronic on our staff and the staff that we have now, one day we're still working on it, but one day we can get to that level.
What made South Dakota State's defense so tough on you guys today?
I just think it was really on us. I think we didn't come out the way we should have. At times, like Coach Cronic said, we were timid. But credit to them, they are a really good defense. We watched them on film all week. We knew it was going to be a challenge, and we had to play perfect. So,
Coach, is that the best defense you faced this year?
Yeah, probably. I mean, when you take everything into account.
It's the only time you got shut out, obviously.
Yeah, and that's a lot of them. And we we had some chances to do that. When I see them on defense, I see obviously they're tremendous up front, length, size. They're very well coached. They're exactly where they're supposed to be. They're physical and they run to the football. Okay, and you can see that that's how this program has been built. It's very impressive to come. I've enjoyed. I didn't enjoy getting my butt kicked, but I've enjoyed being here and being able to see. You learn a lot. Everybody's got their own challenges. Everybody's situation is different. But you can always pick up something. And obviously when you get up here, and if you look at the teams that are having the most success in the playoffs, obviously, in the trenches, they're a bunch of big, strong kids. And so I think, we tend to think we have a little more speed down in the South. But we've got to. There's just processes you're going through. We've got to improve in all those areas because the whole point of playing it is to have a chance to win a national championship. So, at the very least today we got to learn where we've got to get to. But yeah, that's a pretty daggum good defense we just played against, and they've been doing it over and over again for several years. They've done it for 25 straight games. So I'm trying not to feel too bad about it because we're not the only people it's happened to. At the same time, I'm so competitive. We want to figure it out. We want to find ways to put our kids in good situations. And today I didn't coach good enough. But they had a lot to do with that. Tremendous on defense. And then it's not just that. Their offense is just. They just wear on you. They just. Nobody's. Well, we've been pretty good against the run all year. We've been really hard to run the football against. And today they were able to impose that on us, and it's the trenches up there, And then you got a quarterback that they had that just didn't make any mistakes. He managed the game. He hit the open people. He never seemed to be in a hurry, and we weren't able to pressure him a whole lot, So you just look all over the place, and we can see all the areas we've got to beat the number one team in the country. Where the areas we need to improve in, and there's a lot there, but. That's what's great about getting to coach and getting to do this is we can go look at it and go, man, this is our plan to get there and go to work and keep working to see if we can win a national championship. That's what we want to do. And nobody's ever going to tell me that's impossible at Mercer. We can do it.
Thanks, guys.
And let me say this. I'm proud of these guys. I want them to hear them, and there's a bunch of them in there. But these guys, these are freaking quality kids right here now. These guys are going to be millionaires. They're great students. They've been great leaders on our team. Mercer's a hard school. It's not anybody can get into Mercer, not just anybody. So the work they've done to be able to manage those things and do all the stuff I ask them to do, we got some great kids in our program. We're really proud of them. So, like I said, today was a rough day, but, man, there's a lot of positives going on. So. We appreciate the opportunity.